No. I think we're still a very confident bunch of guys. Obviously, the series hadn't gotten off to the start that we would like, but we still feel very confident in going to Washington and taking care of business.
How come?
Because we've won all year.
Looking at the tape, looking at that second quarter yesterday, where did the leak start coming?
It's not really one thing we can pinpoint. I think we didn't play with the energy that we needed to. We didn't play with the sense of urgency in the situation that we were in. You know, being down 1-0 at home. I felt like we should have competed harder. You know, games like that don't really come down to X's and O's. It comes down to guys just wanting to win and competing. I think they just did a better job than we did.
And I don't want to put anybody else's words in your mouth. Grievous was talking about passion. Psychologically, did it feel at times in that game that there wasn't buy-in, maybe the wrong word, but psychologically not everybody was locked in?
I don't know if everybody just had the energy that we needed. You know, G is a different guy than I am. He plays with a lot of passion, plays with a lot of emotion. You know, he wears it on his sleeve. And I play with mine bottled up, more silently. But at the end of the day, I think we all just needed to play with more energy or passion or whatever guys want to call it that we didn't bring to the table.
Was it a concern at all that you lose game one, it's game two, it's, you know, a game you obviously want to win in a locker room series, and you guys don't have the energy that you need?
I mean, you're down 0-2, you got to be a little concerned. You got to be a little concerned, and hopefully we respond to it the appropriate way. You know, obviously our back's against the wall here. There's no secret about that. And hopefully we respond in a way that's going to be beneficial to us instead of going the other way and just folding.
What was it like watching through the film today?
It's a learning experience. You know, it's just honestly some things that we saw on the second game, some of the same things that we saw in the first film. We just gotta, at some point, we gotta make those corrections. So I think being down 0-2, you know, we're super desperate. You know, we're gonna have to have a win. We're gonna have to get this next win, in order for us to compete in this series. You know, but at the same time, it's just all the things that we saw on film, a lot of things that we can correct on our end.
What's the calming mechanism, you think? Because is the chemistry in the room, talk about winning all year, do you go back to just how you guys have worked together to get to this point to win a division title, or is there something that you saw just in the way you guys were playing that you can say, yes, you know, that maybe the way you guys started?
I think the most alarming thing we've seen was just our sense of urgency. Again, it's not really a lot of things that we saw X and O wise. You know, Washington's done a great job defensively, taking us out of a lot of our sets, making it uncomfortable for guys to score in areas. But you know, in the second half of last night's game, I think we did a good job of just attacking and going away from just running so many set plays and just attacking those guys downhill. So the only thing alarming for me is just the attention to detail and the sense of urgency.
Wall hit some shots yesterday. Was it still better just to let him shoot rather than let him do the other things? Or has he reached the stage where he's dangerous at both now?
Yeah, I think he just played a great game overall. Yesterday I just started picking him up full court. Anybody crazy enough to pick John Wall up full court, you know, just trying to find anything instead of letting him come down half court, picking us apart. But you know, you tip your hat where credit is due. You know, both of their backcourt guys have done an amazing job these past two games, and you know, game 3 should be our turn for our backcourt guys to show up.
How much has that been an issue? I mean, you struggled with your shot, Kyle struggled with his shot. I mean, it's collectively, it's a bunch of guys kind of.
Yeah. It's been an issue because, you know, this team is built on the strength of numbers, just based on everybody being able to play well. You know, in the games that we've won this year and the way that we've been successful is to have everybody on the same page. So game 3, they've done a great job of just taking Kyle out of a lot of his sets. You know, but he's been locked in, he's focused. He's ready for game 3. You know, obviously he's a little upset at the way that he's played so far with just, you know, the foul trouble and everything, but we should see one of his best efforts in the next game.
He's a guy that, like you, relies a lot on contact, and the game's obviously called different in the playoffs. How hard is it to adjust to the changes? I mean,
it's been a little difficult. You know, for whatever reason, we feel like when we get a little physical because of reputation with some of the guys that we have, we get flagged on some of the things that the other guys don't. But we just got to continue to push forward and continue to play physical.
Does anybody have to say anything? I mean, Kyle's an all-star.
No, he understands what needs to be done at this point.